Hello, it is February the 5th, 2015. It is 5:24 in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time, New York time, and I just wanted to do this quick video audio blog. I'm using my little dictaphone, Olympus dictaphone recorder, and I just wanted to make some points here. I'm going to probably do a lot of my videos this way, but I'm still going to do the facial videos as well, show my face on camera. It's just that the facial ones require me to sit down, and it's not practical all the time to do that. So let me, sorry, I'm just moving around here. So I'm not saying I'm not going to do those videos, but I wanted to talk about that because these are a lot easier to upload. They take less time, and plus they're easier if you want to convert them to audio files. But basically they are an audio file. But I'm going to do is I'm going to start linking. I'm going to open up my website, and then I'm going to have, I'm driving right now, so, but I'm going to open up my website real soon, and I'm going to start getting everything all situated with this site. It'll be really cool. I'm going to have links to all these. I have a subscription to this DVD VideoSoft, and what's cool about it is you can take all you can download YouTube videos, but you can also convert. Like, you can go directly from video to, you can convert, and in fact, you want to buy this, I think it's a good idea. If you don't want to listen, if you want to convert directly to MP3, you can go directly from YouTube to MP3, but I'm going to save you the money because I'm going to do it for you, so you don't have to spend the 20-something bucks a year to have this service. And so I'm going to just put links down there. I'm going to do that shortly, and I'm going to do interviews. I'm going to release some of my old interviews. I have some previously unreleased interviews that I did with some people. Some of them are really groundbreaking, but I have a couple that I did back in 2009 and 2010, and I was dealing with the dating scene. Not much has changed. Actually, it's gotten worse, and so things don't get better. You know what? I really think that MGTOW needs multiple perspectives. You've heard me criticize these people that say, "Hey, dude, you got to get ripped." I respect their position on it. Okay, they feel that self-improvement, like Truth Over Everything, wants to push this issue that everything is about getting ripped and being a meathead that's got muscles with a high testosterone. I mean, to each his own. I'm not really a big advocate. I think you're better off just getting into cardio shape and obliterating your sex drive completely. I had this weird thing on my mind today. There was this movie from the late 70s where this American officer after the war meets up with this German officer, and they found a way to bypass the oil companies by just using water as a means of fuel or something like that. And they're coming after him for the powers that be want to kill him or whatever. I swear, if you could think of an anti-libido drug that would literally let guys turn off their libido, like women can get those implants so they don't get pregnant for a year or something. If you could turn off your libido for like 6 months, could you imagine how that would wreak havoc on the whole? I mean, if a guy didn't have a sex drive for 6 months, could you imagine what that would do to the club scene? The population would disappear overnight. Oh man, I got so many cool ideas, but anyways, thought about that today. I'm just rambling on while I'm driving, so I'm not really, got a real rehearsed script here right now. I'm just rambling on, but I was thinking about, how I want to take this channel. And I'm not a big stickler for these high-powered animated video graphic editing bullshit. And I think that the reason is I think it's very cheesy. I think content is way more important than just dazzling people with bouncing icons and like that type of video editing that Alex Jones uses to make his crappy fear-mongering presentations. So my videos are going to be pretty simple and to the point. They don't need to be fancy. They're going to be a lot of talking head videos, and then of course these audio files, and I think this is the way to really go. It allows me to get my point across without, think about it this way, if you were blind, would you really care about graphic editing and all that bullshit? No, you want to hear content. Content's more important. It's what your ears hear, not what your eyes see when it comes to videos. We're not trying to dazzle people with Steven Spielberg style effects. But there's a lot of people who've got these really fancy editors that are doing that, and so I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon. It's too time consuming. I want to find a way to make this happen simple. And I did find out I can go directly from WAV file to video, so I can just put a picture in the background. Another thing I will not be doing is downloading any type of thing that could cause a copyright violation. For example, if I want to talk about a famous celebrity whose guts I hate, I'm just going to mention their name, because if I show a picture of them and somebody wants to flag my video, they have a good reason to do it. And you know how YouTube and Google are arbitrarily, if they arbitrarily don't like you, they arbitrarily flag your videos or your whatever, your commentary. So you're better off just not going down that path. So I would say that. And yeah, it's a pretty interesting phenomenon going on right now. So anyways, it sounds like this is a plan. You know, we got to get focused on, you know, opinions, I guess. I realize there's guys out there in MGTOW that are way ahead of me in terms of subscribers. I'm not trying to play the subscriber game. It's a waste of time. I sometimes tend to think that when people become too mainstream, they lose their luster. I mean, the more mainstream and popular somebody becomes, including guys like Tom Likas, the less powerful they really can be. I mean, you know, Tom, even guys like Tom Likas have restrictions on what they can and can't say. I know he says otherwise, but plus the guy's a shill. I used to listen to his show in the early 1990s, and he was a total shill. He was gynocentric. If you said anything derogatory toward any ethnic group, or if you, not even derogatory, but if you made any statements like, he just was a total media shill years ago, and now that he's been, his salary was cut, he's sold, now he's everybody's friend. It's kind of like Glenn Beck. Glenn Beck was a slimeball, still is a slimeball, only now he calls himself a libertarian. They're all changing hats, and I've never done that. I've never really done that at all. You know, I've stuck with a lot of my ideas. You know, I don't deny TFL. You know, there's people with different degrees of thinking about it, but it's just a matter of, you know, keeping your mind focused on this issue. These are really exciting issues, because we are going to watch the transition of how things change. Like you know, who knows? Maybe we can get people to eventually boycott the bar scene one day, and maybe people will start doing it. I don't think one or a group of people is going to do it. I think there's going to be a process by which this will happen. If anybody knows anything about what's going on in the bar culture or the club scene, let me know. Is it sausage infested? Worse? I haven't been to a club or a bar in a long time. I just know that when I used to go there, it seemed like it was a real big sausage fest. And yeah, it was interesting. But I don't really go to these clubs or bars anymore, so my guess is as good as some other. I don't know. Maybe you know more about it than I do, which I hope you do, because then you can leave your comments. And if you're interested in doing an interview, you know, I'd like to go Skype to Skype or Skype to phone, or you know, I can, you know, we could do a Skype interview. I have a recording device. I think you can download them for free now. If you go from Skype to Skype, you can record. There's one called PowerGramo. You don't even have to pay for it. If you're going Skype to Skype, you could basically record a Skype conversation, which is kind of neat, and then it allows you to, you know, I can upload those, to edit and upload those, and just have a conversation, and, you know, see where this goes. You know, put these in your iPod and listen to this shit. I love when I'm running on my treadmill, getting my, you know, just jogging on my treadmill and it's just really cool when I can hear these interviews. It's really awesome. Like interviews or speaking of listening to iPod or whatever, I was listening to some old David D'Angelo MP3s that I had downloaded from like 2004. Like they're over 10 years old now. And God, when you swallow the red pill, you can just read through all the BS. The red pill has made it possible to listen to a David D'Angelo seminar and realize how much is truth and how much is just subjective. One thing he did say I agreed with was that most people don't really care about your success in life at anything you do. I found that out with my marathon running. It's very few people really give a crap about it, which no big deal. But you do find a few people that do. But, you know, then he goes on and on about approaching women and having confidence and, oh, don't worry, what's the worst you can do except you bruise your ego? Well, yeah, bruise your ego times 100 in a row, yeah. Stuff like that is just plain and simple. But you can read through this, but this red pill has been like a wonderful, you know, means of, you know, clearing your head from all this crap. You know, just being able to clear your mind of all the BS that we're preaching all the time. You know, the whole, you know, just having no, you know, being able to understand that this game is rigged, and there are other ways around this. I mean, this is just insane. There are other ways to deal with this problem, and being red pill is so smart. Even if you don't want to subscribe to MGTOW totally, like if you're red pill, you've kind of got yourself a strong base as to where to stand, and I think that's cool. Yeah. I hate to give credit to The Matrix, but there's a lot of truth to that movie, as we already know. And gynocentrism does not rule my life. It's weird. The NFL and ESPN keep promoting this crap with their stupid bimbo female reporters, and nothing's changing. I gotta stop. I'm gonna sign out of here now, but I don't even know if I'm gonna give this video a name or not. All right, I'm out of here. It's February the 5th, 2015.